Hey everyone, it's Lisa. Welcome to another MDS Mondays tutorial. Today I'm going to add a few more embellishments right here, and we're going to talk about drop shadow, which I may have touched on the last video. I don't remember if I just did it and not really talked about it much, or if I actually showed you what I was doing. So we'll touch on that, and then I'm going to show you how to make your own washi tape. That seems to be a very popular thing right now. So I'm going to add some buttons. Just going to click apply, and actually I'm just going to add that one because this isn't our actual project. It's just I'm showing you what I did on my finished project. So I'm just going to add that one and put it up here. And of course, if I wanted to get more of these, I would simply right click on my mouse and click copy, and then right click again and click paste, and do that however many times I wanted to do it. On my finished project, I added 3 buttons. To change the color of the buttons, we're going to click on the button, go to recolor, and I love this because excuse me, it doesn't get rid of the design. Like sometimes when you color on your computer, it'll just make it a solid color and you won't be able to see your design. But here you can still see your design. So I'm going to recolor that rich raspberry, and then click OK. And it's just that simple. So the last thing I would want to do with this button, other than line them up if I had a series of them, or I could take my corners and make it bigger or smaller, which I think you all know that. The last thing I may want to do is go to drop shadow and put it on whatever opacity I want it. And if I wanted any blurring, I don't usually do the blurring, so I'm just going to put it where it was and go about right there. And then where is it? Oh, here it is. No, that's not what I want. What I want is the zoom. There we go. Okay, so I don't know if you can tell. This looks like it's just, it has no dimension whatsoever, this button, and then this one looks a little raised. I can make it even more, oops, I didn't mean to right click. I can make it even more noticeable by just raising this. And there you can see it looks like it's even more off the page. So the next thing I'm going to show you after I zoom out here, we're going to go get ourselves some washi tape. This is a download that I have. So, but you can do this with anything. Just make yourself a rectangle, put in some designer series paper, and then do this next step that I'm going to show you as soon as I find here. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to get one. I have 3 on my paper, but I'm just going to take this one and add it. Click apply. Move that out of the way. So here you can see it's covering my whole page. I want this smaller, so I'm going to shorten it. Oh wait, not that way. I don't want to change. I need the corner one. There we go. A little more out. Excuse me. So it really doesn't matter, you know, whether it's covering the page or not. I'm not keeping this. I'm just showing you the resizing If you do it this way, you're going to change the actual shape of your design in there. So if you want it to stay even, you want to use your corner right here. So now I'm going to make it even lighter than it is just by changing that. And I did kind of touch on this for my background, but here I want this really light so you can see the design underneath. Maybe not quite that much. So you can see the wood grain design under here, or if I put it up here, you could see part of the picture. Let me zoom in. Okay, here we are with our project, and I'm going to show you. I've cut out most of the butterflies off that page. I left a few just so I can show you that when you go to punches, if you don't resize the punch, it will fit into our coordinating punch. So this is the Bitty Butterfly Punch, which coordinates with this stamp set. And actually this is from our stamp set. I don't think it's not from our punch. Or it could be an embellishment. I actually forgot where I got it from, sorry. I believe it's a stamp set. So it stamps the size that the actual stamp, and then you can resize it to the size that you want. But if you want to use the coordinating punch, leave it at its original size. So all I'm going to do is take my dimensionals and I'm going to cut them down. So I'm going to, let's see, I think I'll use, oh yeah, use this one. Now I just want this raised off of there. I'm not going to really do the wings up, because if you were going to put this inside of a photo album, you know, your wings aren't going to be able to be raised up like we normally like to do with these things. Oops, I don't think I took the backing off of there. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with this. So as I was saying, you wouldn't have the wings raised up like we normally do on our cards. I mean, if we were going to put it like in a shadow box or something like that and not put it inside of a sleeve, that would be fine. But let's just say this is going in a sleeve. So I want the dimension, which is why I'm raising my butterflies off of here. Is that? But the wings will still be flat. So hopefully you understand what I'm saying. In fact, I think I'll put it that way. I'm just going to lay that on there. Just like that. And that's just because, you know, that's just how I am. I love things popping off my pages. I can never just leave everything flat. So even though this is a page that would go inside of a photo album, I still want to have some dimension on there. That's a little big. I'm going to trim that down a little. So when I say I don't want to raise the wings up, all I'm talking about is, let me get one of these. You know, I don't want to bend them back like that. Normally I would, but for this project I won't be doing that. Use this one. I love the design on these little butterflies. It's so pretty. Okay, so just like that, and I'm not going to add any other butterflies. I thought that I might, but I've decided just to leave it like that. So let me see, come in there and see if you can see the dimension. So we have the look of dimension with our drop shadow tool, and then we also have actual dimension by layering our stamp. So I hope you enjoyed this project, and I look forward to being with you again. Thanks for watching.
Hey, if you wanna play, make it about a place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line. Let us see inside your mind.